How's it going, guys? Kawasaki here, and I am finally back with another picks and predictions video. This time, we're going to be discussing All-Star Grand Queendom, which will be happening this weekend. It will be Saturday night or Sunday morning, depending on where you are at in the world. And not gonna lie, this is a very stacked card. Unfortunately, I don't have a slide by slide of each match, so I'm gonna have to do it all in one. So, picks and predictions. This is just my personal opinion and what I think is gonna be going on for this. So, if you agree and or disagree with me, let me know in the comments down below. So, we got a 10 match card for the opener. Actually, we have a rumble where the winner earns a title shot of their choice. I'm honestly not too sure who's gonna be in the rumble, but whoever it is, my only couple guesses is the Wonder Belt, the Red Belt, or even maybe the White Belt. Those are just my guesses. Again, I don't know who's going to be in the Rumble. We're going to find out when that time comes. But the first match I can briefly discuss. And not going to lie, I haven't watched Stardom in quite a minute. We have a special singles match between Yumiko Hotta and Rina. Why is this a match? I have no idea. I honestly don't know. Who I think may win? Maybe Yumiko Hotta, because veteran syndrome. This will prep Rina into becoming a potential top star. Not now, but later on down the road. Rina has definitely proved herself over the time, over the years, with the future Stardom belt and just being around for quite a while. Rina is, as a lot of people say, a generational talent with the likes of her two sisters, Hina and Hanan. Like, whatever Rina has, she has a lot of room to grow and a lot of stuff to be a part of. And this is just another stepping stone. The next match I see on here is for the future Stardom Championship between Hina and Rana Yagami. Rana Yagami, up and comer. I haven't watched Stardom in a while, but Rana Yagami, current member of God's Eye, Hina, God's Eye as well. Recently beating her sister Hina beating her sister Rina for the belt. Not bad. I feel like this is pretty close to when she won the belt. It's only been what, like 4 or 5 months. So I do have to say it is a little early for her to lose the belt. But again, the one thing I do enjoy watching is like the new up and comers, the rookies, the younger talent, actually showcasing what they have and what they can do to improve and grow. So my personal pick is gonna have to be Hina, but that's just me. I have enjoyed Hina's work in the ring. So I know Rana Yagami has a lot of room to grow. She does have a couple years before she is ineligible to challenge for the belt. She can win it in due time. Next, we have a 6-woman tag match between Aya Sakura, Natsupoi, and Sari Ano, members of Cosmic Angels, versus Yuna, Mika Iwata, and Meiko Satomura. And god damn it, is Meiko Satomura. And goddamn Mika Iwata. So, Meiko and Mika have history with Sari Ano. The main reason is Meiko sees Sari Ano as her successor, although Mika Iwata is like the cold-blooded killer that should be Meiko's successor. Meiko Satomura is pretty much running Sendai. Miki Iwata was their current champion until Sari No dethroned her at one point in time. I forgot who Sari No lost the belt to. I think it was Miki Iwata, but I'll be at that. They have brought in Yuna, which I know very little about, if I'm going to be very transparent. On the road to Meiko's retirement, this is a great match to have. Meiko is making her lasting impression in every promotion that she's been a part of. Sendai, TWW, Stardom, the list goes on. This match, I could see Sari No pick up a sneaky win, but knowing some of the little bit of politics in the back, I could see Meiko and Miki Iwata pin like Aya Sakura or like Poi or something. But remember, we have the Sari No Natsupoi produced show later on, so most likely Aya Sakura is gonna take the pin. Next I see on the list, Yoshihiro Hashimoto and Maika for the Sendai World Championship. Two big, beefy women slapping meat, and that is what I look for. Big Hash goes crazy. Maika goes crazy. I don't know why Big Hash hasn't been a part of Sendai, or not Sendai, a part of Bloodsport, while Maika has. She could bring that America work/experience back to Japan. But again, it's Big Hash. You cannot deny the Big Hash. And it's a Sendai Championship, which is not even a part of Stardom. I would be very surprised if Maika won this. Big Hash too strong. Big Hash beefy. And I think Big Hash is going to take the win on this one and retain the belt. Next up, we do have Wingori versus FWC. And this is for the Goddess of Stardom Championship. I know Wingori, FWC have been feuding for a little bit, but that's primarily Hanan and Hazuki. I know they've been beefing. Hanan pretty much blaming Hazuki for being not too nice to some of the newcomers. That's all I'm gonna say. But Wingori, the up-and-comers, FWC, the established tag teams of the Stars faction, with Wingori recently winning the belts against Hate. Well, I think it was Momo and Tekla. We're gonna Tekla in a second. But knowing the both of these two teams, FWC definitely has the title reigns under their belts, but Wingori is the fresher tag team going into this. When I mean fresher, I mean the more younger established tag team. But this is where experience comes into play. FWC have been around the block for a while, since Hazuki came back to Stardom. But Saya and Hanan been around for at least a bit, if I recall right. But me personally, I love FWC. I love their chemistry together. But it's just not their time to win the belts again. So me personally, I'm gonna have to say Wingori retains. But they're gonna have to put up one hell of a fight in order to retain those belts. Next, we have Mai Iwatani and Suri for the IWGP Women's Championship. But I do want to mention one more match. One special singles match. Or no, two singles matches. We have Tekla versus Sayaka Kurara. The stipulation is if Tekla loses, she must join Cosmic Angels. And if Tekla wins, Taro Okada, the president of Stardom, has to face Tekla in a singles match. And honestly, Hate's going to probably take some liberties into that, so I could see Tekla pick up the win. And she's going to have to take on Taro Okada. That's just me. And the other match that's not listed on here is Meisera versus Suzu Suzuki. These two I pretty much broke off. Crazy Start is no more. Mei Sara, a member of Neo Genesis, and Suzu Suzuki, as of last night, a part of a new group called Mi Vida Loca with Itsuki Aoki, Akira Kurogame, and Rina Yamashita. So they could play a little bit of a factor where Suzu has an up-and-coming faction / tag team where Suzu pick up the win, or it goes to time of a draw and they just keep slugging it out. I like both of them. I like Suzu just a little bit more, but that's because of her deathmatch stuff. That again, just a little bit of a bias playing. But in booking perspective, I personally think Suzu should pick up the win on this. Either through interference from the outside or just pure skill. But again, that's just me. But getting back to it, Mayu Suri. This match has happened in the past while Mayu Iwatani stood up high, retaining her belt against Suri. But this is the second time around. Some things may be a little different. So, Mayu Suri, this is for the 10th title defense. And I know Mayu wants to hold the belt for as long as Kazuchika Okada has held the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. So, but Suri might know a little bit of tricks underneath her sleeve, and she may or may not know all of Mayu's tricks. So, this one's a very tough one. I like both of them, in and outside the ring. I do enjoy Mayu, and I know there's a certain person that does not like Mayu Iwatani. Like, I'm talking to you. I want Mayu to get up to at least 12, or maybe even like 11, and just drop it, and that would be like her redemption arc. And also, the one thing that I mentioned to them was, when I was in a voice chat, Mayu has faced many opponents, but her limit is she doesn't work overseas as often. It has to be a very, very, very special occasion. Unlike Mayu, Suri is a little more flexible with working overseas, where the IWGP Championship is kind of meant to be defended, like overseas and just like everywhere. So I could see Suri winning, expanding her horizons overseas with opponents. Like, she can go to America, defend the belt, come back to Japan, defend the belt. Or Mayu's like, I'm kinda gonna stick to Japan and the opponents can come to me. And it has to be a very special pay-per-view to where she can defend it. Or if it's someone that is in Japan, it's like, okay, I want to face you, but she's almost faced all of the top talent in Japan. The keyword is almost. Not everybody, but almost everybody. So for me, this is personally 50-50. Like, I would enjoy Suri being champion, so we have different like champions and all that, but I do like Mayu. So for me, anyone can win, but if I really had to choose one, I could see Suri winning the championship. Next, Wonder Stardom Championship. Starlight Kid, Azumi. Also, the winner becomes the new leader of Neo Genesis. This one hits a little home for me because I'm calling this my match of the night. These two have amazing chemistry with each other. They face each other many times over the years. And with Starlight Kid recently winning the Wonder Stardom Championship and Azumi yearning for this belt, it's very tough to pick between the two. Starlight Kid has never defeated Azumi in a singles competition, and Azumi has always beaten Starlight Kid, so it's always one or the other. And like, if you put it on paper, it's either Azumi or time of a draw. Me personally, it's either time of a draw, which I'm 100% okay with, where Starlight Kid has to pull everything out of the bag in order to beat Azumi. Azumi has always been one step ahead of the game when it comes to her and Starlight Kid. And this will be a very tough mountain to climb for Starlight Kid. And that is all because she has never beaten Azumi in singles competition. But, I mean, me personally, I don't care who wins as long as both parties are having a good time. I want both of them to be over. I'm okay with the time limit draw. But if I really, really had to pick, it's too early for Starlight Kid to drop the belt. I would personally want Starlight Kid to pick up the win and retain. But my very first option is time limit draw. And now, the main event. I have to play this. Your main event. World of Stardom Championship and their careers on the line. Loser must retire. No ceremony, no nothing. You just flat out just leave. You have Saya Kamitani versus Tom Nakano. This feud has been boiling over since 2019 when Saya first joined the company. Tom Nakano has been the vet compared to Saya. Tom has been around for a very long time while Saya is still not necessarily in the honeymoon phase, but she's finding her stride. And within the majority, if not all, of the singles matches, Saya has always beaten Tom Nakano. The only time where she lost was when she broke her wrist in the 5-star Grand Prix tournament. And Saya has been playing mind games and has been tormenting Tom Nakano over the past couple months. She's won the red belt from Tom Nakano. She's won the Catch the Wave belt, but that's irrelevant. She's forced Tom out of the company, forcing Tom Nakano to become the freelancer that she is. And not just that, she has been ambushing and attacking her outside at interviews, going around just anywhere and everywhere. And Tom is pretty much like sick of it. And like, this is gonna hurt me to say, but before we get to that, this match is no count, no DQ, no time limit, one fall to a finish. There has to be an absolute winner for this. And again, as much as it hurts me to say, between these two, I think Saya is gonna retain, forcing Tom to leave and retire. But there is a big asterisk. And that big asterisk is Sayaka Kurara has won the Cinderella tournament where she can get anything that she wants within the company. And from what I've been thinking and what a lot of people have been thinking is that Sayaka is going to use up her wish for this to bring Tom Nakano back into Stardom, and pretty much like nothing's going to happen. That's just my personal take on this. It's going to be a very good match. It's going to be long, drawn out, full of emotion, full of story. Everyone's going to be a part of this. Cosmic Angels, Hate. Then you're going to have like the Stardom like talent. Either be ringside or watching very closely ringside or backstage. And they're all going to come out. Tom's going to have her very emotional speech saying she wasn't able to overcome Saya Kamitani, thanking the fans in Japan and all over the world for supporting her all these years. And that's going to be it. But then Sayaka's going to come on and be like, wait a minute, I don't want this. We have no leader. What are we going to do? And it's going to bring back Tom Nakano into Stardom. And the biggest reason is this. Saya Kamitani is printing money for Stardom right now. Tom Nakano has always printed money for Stardom. There is no way they're going to let go one of their biggest money draws in the company. And I know that like contracts have been up. So again, there's a very, very, very slim chance that Tom is actually going to be leaving. Like, it's a 1% to 99%. 99% Tom is staying, 1% she's leaving to actually like retiring or something. If she does retire though, she's going to come back as her actual name, which would be hilarious. So, that's just my take on All-Star Grand Queendom. I'm going to try to stream this Saturday night. I'm going to be half asleep. I'm going to be very dead. So, if you stuck around to the end, thank you all for watching. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about this show. And it will be live on Pia, where if you go toward the Twitter link for buying the pay-per-view, you can purchase it over there. I'm gonna try my damnedest to stream this because I really want to watch this. So, thank you all for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below. Subscribe if you want to see more, and turn the bell notification on if you want to see when I go live. And if, let's say, YouTube takes me down, I have a link in the description down below for my Discord where I'm going to be watching this hopefully live and in person and getting live reactions. So, thank you for watching this video, and I will catch you on the next video in our stream. Peace.